Well, I asked you guys to vote on what planet we're going to next, and you did. And you chose the safest, most basic bitch answer there was. I'm just kidding. If I'm being perfectly honest, I'm very glad you guys picked Tatooine. Tatooine is where I prefer going first. And like, obviously, yeah, you know, the whole canon order is, you know, Tatooine, Kashyyyk, Manon, and then Korriban. But I do like Tatooine. It's not the best planet in this game. It's not my favorite planet in this game. But it's a good starter one, and you get a great companion, of course. We're probably not going to get that companion today, but you know, it's probably coming in the next video or two. Speaking of companions, I'm sure you guys are probably sick of me and Bastila right now, so I'm going to try my best, try my hardest to not bring her with me everywhere I go, and at least for today, we're going to get a little break from her. Wow, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised we made it inside the ship without another person stopping to talk to us for 5 minutes. But anyways, guys, here we are. This is the Ebon Hawk. This is our spaceship. This is how we're going to get around from planet to planet. And now we get to explore the interior of it, which we saw for, like, I don't know, maybe 20 seconds or so during a cutscene when we were leaving, what's it called? Terrace? Man, this planet gets bombed, you can't even remember the name of it. But on this episode of MTV Cribs, I'm going to show you around. So first off, this here seems to be some sort of sleeping quarter. We got some beds. There's 3 beds specifically. Mission's here, just kind of chilling out. We could talk to her. We've also talked to Mission a lot in this playthrough, now that I think about it. So I think we're going to move on. Now, right in here, this is the garage. It's home to our workbench, so we have one that we can always come back to. But this room also houses the 2 most dangerous weapons in the universe. Me behind the wheel of a swoop bike, and Candora's Ordo. But yeah, I love how... this is so stupid. I love that we were able to... like, in the chaos of escaping a planet in the middle of being glassed, someone had the foresight to go, you know what? We should go back for that modified car. Grab. I don't know. I'm thinking about it now. The fact that people are dying in the streets, buildings and skyscrapers are falling down, and they were like, "Yeah, get the swoop bike so we can go." It's just now dawning on me, and all the times I've played this game, how stupid it is that they grabbed this. Okay, moving on. Right back here, this is the engine room. I don't think we do anything with it in this game. I could be wrong. I know in KOTOR 2 there's like a side quest or a little side mission or something we do where we gotta fix the engine room. We might have that in this game. I honestly can't remember, but you know, it's there. Right over here, this is the supplies room. So right over here we've got supplies, the storage of emergency food and supplies. We've got some crates and containers back here that have nothing in them. I'm pretty sure we could put stuff in it if we wanted to, but let's be real, we have an unlimited inventory, so why am I not going to just carry everything with me? What's in the compartment? Some type of hidden smuggling compartment without proper codes, you can't seem to open it. Oh, that's right! That's in this game. Cross that bridge when we get to it. We got some more sleeping quarters back here on the other side of the ship. Another set of 3 beds, and we have... how many companions do we have? I can't look at it. Okay, hold on. I can do the math in my head. We got Bastila. We got Carth. We have Canderous. We have Zalbar and Mission, and now we got Juhani. That's 6. So, counting me, that's 7 of us, and we've seen 6 beds. So that all works out so long as someone has to share a bed. My vote is that me and Bastila share a bed. Only after we're married and, you know, we've been properly joined in the eyes of God, however. I think this is a ladder to the gun emplacement, Millennium Falcon style. Right over here is... I want to say this is the medical bay, to some degree. I guess that's another bed someone could sleep on, but it's more a gurney than anything else. And here's the main deck. We got our T3s over here. I always forget the name of that droid, but T3's over here. We got Zalbar. Juhani's over there, and she's wearing the opposite color to what I'm wearing. I kind of want that red robe now. I'll admit, it does suit her really, really well. Like, that's just... Red is her color. Red is her color. Can we talk for a minute, Juhani?
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
Nah, school. You only tried to kill me. Like, a lot of good friendships start because you try to kill each other. And honestly, after what I said before about me not really liking you that much as a companion, I feel like I need to go the extra mile to try and really get to know you this playthrough.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Oh my gosh, why why is 2/3 of our options just to, like, rub it in her face? Like, I don't think that's gonna happen, or, ha, unlikely. Yeah, no, sit and simmer in that darkness, loser. Listen, Juhani, I may not be wearing the Bible Man outfit now, but I am still very much Bible Man. Don't worry, I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
I mean, like, in all fairness, Juhani, yeah, you tried to kill me, like, the first time we met, but it only took, like, a minute or two before you kind of changed your tune and just started feeling... Well, you started feeling sorry for yourself, frankly. But, you know, like, I've seen more of the fact that you have the capacity to redeem yourself than anything else, so... You're cool. You're cool. Oh, also, I don't know where the ship's washing machine is, but you might want to change that robe. You got a little bit of a ketchup stain on it, it looks like. Okay, getting back to the tour of the ship, right down there, that's the cockpit, and Bastila's in there. Okay, I got one more room to show before I go in there. Yeah, this is a room, it exists. Okay, we're going to the cockpit. This is the galaxy map, the Ebon Hawk's onboard navigational computer. When you're ready to leave Tatooine, you can use this galaxy map to travel between other planets in the galaxy. Looks like Tatooine's already on the list. And Carth and Bastila are chilling up here. I don't think they chill up here all the time. I think Carth does. I'm pretty sure Carth is like the unofficial pilot of the group. Bastila, I think, ends up in the, this is the crew quarters where Mission was. I think Bastila chills out in the crew quarters on the opposite side of the ship. So, like, I mean, she doesn't even want to be in the same half of the ship as the one alien in our party. Like, based Bastila, what else do I need to say? I'm just kidding. Well, despite the fact that only one of you has been with me since the beginning, I feel like you two are the closest friends and companions I have on this. So what do you have to say?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Oh, I didn't know this was like a therapy talk, but yeah, sure, whatever. You've been kind of quiet lately, you know that? I sure do. You haven't been at my party for a couple of videos. No wonder you've been quiet.
Have I been quiet? Suppose I have. I guess I just don't like being left out of the loop.
Oh, poor baby. You need filling in on some detail. Come on, word. I don't want to be this much of a jerk. I could say that I'm not the one leaving you out of the loop, Carth, or I could say I don't understand. I'm not sure what he's referring to. Have we not told him, like, what our mission is? Not like our mission, I mean our mission.
Left out of the loop, you know, not being told anything, strung along. It's really starting to irritate me. For one thing, I want to know what the Jedi Council said to you. They pulled you in there and refused to tell me a thing about it. I'm rather curious to know what went on, and why they didn't keep you on Tatooine for training. Isn't that strange?
I mean, not particularly. I mean, we had a whole training montage and everything, and now it's time to go, like, do the main story. Are you trying to add realism to the story, Carth? Why don't you ask Bastila? Why should anything the Jedi do seem strange to you? Gee, I don't know. It's only the Jedi Order. It's none of your business. They thought it'd be more important that I help find the star maps than stay. I think this is the best option.
And why is that? You were a great help on Terrace, but why would they keep you with us? Don't they have to train you?
Dude, you have not seen my rookie card. I've been putting up some numbers here on Tatooine, okay? I solved a murder. Actually, I guess I didn't really resolve that blood feud between the two families. I helped a woman move on whenever she was using her drug. Like, I mean, she, like, pansexual, man. It was crazy. The fact that I got her to move on and she wouldn't immediately start, like, eyeing up her speeder that was right next to her is pretty impressive. They did say there's a bond between Bastila and myself, and I mean, I don't know. Why am I twirling my hair nervously in real life as if you guys can see that to add to the we're gonna move on.
A bond? What kind of bond? You mean to say that they told you that you were tied to Bastila in some way? I have trouble believing that. You're a neophyte Padawan who's been saddled with the responsibility of tracking down these star maps. Why? That's not normal. I am not trying to provoke you or to imply that you're somehow responsible for the Jedi Council, but give me a hand here. There has to be a reason.
Why is there not an option to just tell him what he wants to know? I mean, seriously, like, what have we been told that Carth can't be privy to? He's playing the straight man right now. He's a little irritated, don't get me wrong, but, like, he's kind of bringing up some really good points. Are you saying I'm not needed? No, I'm not going to make this about me. I'm here, that's not going to change, get over it. No, I'm sick of it. No, I don't want him to leave. But look, Bastila and I have a bond. We have to do this together. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, it's an option talking about Bastila. This is the most believable of what my version of Aaron Yeager here would say.
And what does that mean? Is this more of that destiny garbage that the Jedi keep talking about? Well, that can't be it. Well, I'll tell you this much, I'm not going to wait around until I'm betrayed again.
And here we get back to the root of the issue. You want to... Carth, you want to, like, quit brandishing your weapons in front of me while saying nothing. Like, dude, calm down. Listen, I am not going to betray you. I am not Saul. I am not going to do anything to break your trust. There is not going to be a second act low point between us based on this honestly very well established dynamic we have and your own personal issues at the moment.
Yeah, we'll just see about that, won't we? Look, I didn't mean it that way. I want to get to Saul, not... No, forget it. It just seems that all I can do is insult you, isn't it? Just forget I said anything. Let's just get on with what we were doing.
Man, I hate how he can be so unlikable, and yet there's... I don't know, maybe it's just me. He is a little relatable. Carth is like the frustration we all feel at some point at... Heck, everything. We all deal with stuff like this. We're all left out of the loop, but... Yeah, he is being a little bit of a... whining a bit much. Now, on the other hand, Bastila... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move this close to you. Genuinely, I didn't. You probably won't think that based on my track record. I'll give you some space, but... Yeah, let's talk with you.
I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord.
Yeah, that is how video games work.
You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Oh great, I never get tired of hearing how you killed Revan. Oh no, look at this, another Revan fan. She can't talk about when she met Darth Revan. Oh, did you know I killed him on board a ship? Look, is it true that you actually killed Revan? Like, that's kind of crazy to think. You got captured by a whole bunch of, gangs got you out of a cockpit or escape pod in the beginning of this game, and now you're telling me you beat the guy who everyone's been hyping up this whole game.
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
Wait, what do you mean you didn't kill Revan? That's kind of like what you're famous for. Everyone talks about how you were there when they defeated Revan.
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
So Malak did your job for you. Dang, Aaron, tell us how you really feel. But I mean, I guess that's kind of the nature of the Sith, is betraying each other. So yeah, what else can you expect?
True, I suppose. And yet the outcome of that battle was unexpected. To all of us, Revan's end was unforeseen. As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Wait, hold up. Didn't you, like, just straight up stab that dude in the dream we saw? Like, it wasn't Revan, but, like, one of his lackeys. Did he not deserve execution? Gosh, what is... I'm 20 minutes into recording this, and I haven't even got off planet. Let's go to Tatooine. So this is the galaxy map. It's kind of like... I'm assuming... Look, the only other BioWare game that I've ever played for a little bit was Mass Effect, and I know it had a very similar planet map from what I remember. I'm sure some of their other maps or other games have a similar system, so if you played BioWare, you're probably familiar with this. So, you know, we got our plans. We got Dantooine, we got Tatooine, which is the default next option. Then you've got Kashyyyk, the default next option after that. This little blue marble sitting in between the two Antoines is Manan. Then we've got Korriban, which is you know, the kind of the home planet of the Sith. And now, if you've just played this game on, like, the Xbox and stuff growing up originally, you're probably wondering, what's that other red planet kind of outside of the galaxy over there? Which is kind of weird, the way it does look like it's outside the planet. But no, that is Yavin. That is the planet from A New Hope, whenever the Death Star showed up to the Rebel base. This was added to the game in a patch or an update or something later, and I think it was only available... you could get it on PC, because PC, of course, but I'm pretty sure on Xbox here, like how I'm playing it, if you had Xbox Live, it could be downloaded and added to your game. I'm really not that familiar with how... I've never taken the time to look into how, like, old Xbox DLC worked. At least outside of, like, expansions and stuff. Because, you know, you had, like, the disc for the Morrowind expansions and, like, the Doom 3 expansions, but for, like, Battlefront 1, and this game... It's weird now that I think about it, it's weird the 3 Xbox Star Wars games had, like, DLC. I really need to look into, like, how you could add that to your game and all that. I'm sure someone's going to tell me in the comments. Anyways, Yavin, why don't we stop by here for a minute? And now we get to set off on our heroic quest, where we shall now explore the galaxy, fight off evil, and flirt with Bastila. Man, we got a great game ahead of us. Do we get a cutscene of going to light speed? There it is, baby. Oh, and we get a cutscene of the Sith. That works too.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Carth, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
Hold on, he's still kicking?
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Carth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
I love how much shorter he is than Malak. Hey, go back to the Lord of the Rings game, man. This freaking Hobbit-sized over here.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Carth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Man, all it took was that one cutscene for us to make it to Yavin 4 over here, and... Hold on, are we recreating, like, the... Am I crazy, or is that shot, like, recreating when the Falcon came in to place? Anyways, let's get aboard this space station. Trust me, it's not going to take that long. Whoa, 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 hold on. Y'all just saw that, right? The little after images of you guys teleporting around. I was kind of scared at first because I saw 2 cars, but then I got happy because I saw 2 Bastilas. I love how I said I was going to, like, take this video to get a break from Bastila, and we're not doing that. Hello, Salvar. Why, what's wrong, Lassie? Is someone stuck in the well? No, I'm just kidding. What's up with the supplies? Dang, we can't even make it off the ship without getting a side quest, huh? Okay, we're gonna deal with that later. For now, I get to show off Yavin to everyone who's not familiar with this planet. Don't worry, it's not like a new planet with like a new questline or anything. It's a very, very small addition, but let's just say it's a place worth stopping by every once in a while. Oh, I gotta level you guys up. Heck, I need to level you up, like, entirely, Juhani. We haven't done anything with you. You're like... We'll cross that bridge in a minute. Let's keep checking out this place. There's the access panel. Let's use it. Door open, and what do we have? Another access panel. Let's use it. And of course, what else do we have down here but another door and another access panel? Should we use it? Is that even a question?
Achua, Pinky. Yun patisa. Tichubaji konka naga. Kingbu mwa mulira dwana.
Oof, that filter is not doing you any favors, buddy. Open this door or I'll blow it away. I don't know what you're talking about. Or yeah, I'm new, very new. Or I could just use Force Persuade. Which, I mean, look, I got the option. I might as well use it.
Yun patisa. Kingba nikchalora kun.
Hold on, he didn't even need to touch an access panel to do that. Well, hello there, oh boy, that sure is a name. Yeah, and oh, hold on. I know that I've stopped by this planet before, like, just on my own, obviously on this video series, but, man, that is beautiful. It's so pretty looking out there at the planet and the gas giant. Man, that's just a good... I like it. There's not a whole lot of space station locations in this game. I'm sorry, what? Damn Gizka who? Oh yeah, well you look like a haggis and a praying mantis had a baby together, so you want to keep talking? Complete stranger running a station, he asks, what's bringing you here? And the first three options are to just be straight up honest about the fact I'm on a mission to save the galaxy. Or I could be racist and call him bug eyes. No, let's ask him. I'm seeking pieces of a map to a Starforge. You happen to know anything about that? Oh no, not another lore drop. Look, I know we could just go read the comics, but enlighten us. Tell us who exactly XR Kun is.
Agi inko tune chuna muri ra tangit wama jikona tongkit pa nonku nek abog tong hit wama agi inko tune or tong hi wama jik agi inko tun tong pa nokun no nek chiwi aita ka chong chicha ka chopa bogra shanko ta chicha chawa wiskun yun kun bogra shok Gizka dosoki kopa bono nakachu labora na winki smack toma kuyami jusku chitanai uchua penki.
So you've just been chilling up here on the International Space Station waiting for lizard people to bring you stuff from the planet below and then you tinker with it. That actually does sound like a pretty good life, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I got some other questions for you, like what exactly can I do here? I came here to show off the planet before I get to the actual planet, and at this rate I'm wondering if we're actually gonna get there in this video. Anyways, yeah, tell me what you got. So this is what Yavin is really. It's pretty much, this whole planet is just a new shop you can stop by in the galaxy that sells what is supposed to be really, really good gear. Right now we got a light exoskeleton. We've got the Baragwin Shadow Armor, which actually does look pretty cool. Some stabilizer gauntlets, advanced implants. I don't think any of our characters can take implants right now. And the Baragwin Droid Shield, which is actually, it's all really good weapons and gear. The thing is, though, I don't think I've ever actually used this place whenever, in any of my personal playthroughs. I don't stop by enough. I always kind of just move on to the next planet. But the thing is, you can come back here throughout the game, and he's supposed to have better and better gear. So, yeah, this is, place we can stop by. I am kind of interested in getting that exoskeleton. It does look pretty neat, and the Baragwin armor's pretty cool, but we really can't afford any of it right now. So I'm going to sell a few things, and then we're probably just going to move on. But yeah, that's, I mean, that's pretty much all this place is. Access, now we can't go in there. I think there is, I thought one of these opened into a little bit smaller of an area. Anyways, yeah, it's really just a shop you can stop by and you get some pretty good gear. You get a pretty good view too. And Juhani, did you just teleport behind me? Well, I guess we do need to upgrade Juhani, so why don't we go ahead and take care of that. I really don't know how I'm going to build her, and looking at her stats here, it's got good defense, good dexterity. I could do something with that. So we've made Bastila more of like the, more the support character. So maybe Juhani needs to be a bit more attack focused. So we'll start with a stun droid, see if we can't get up to destroyed droid eventually. Wow, she also comes pre-equipped with some dark side powers, including slow, affliction, and eventually you can give her plague, so she could be more of like a poisoning. Yeah, I think, you know what? You know what? That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn my 3 Jedi characters into the standard gaming archetype, but Bastila's gonna be the support and healer. Juhani here is gonna be my DPS, and then, my 3rd Jedi companion, whenever he comes along, I guess he's going to be more of a tank. I also just looked. I never would have expected this, but she's got a blue lightsaber to match her red outfit. It's blue. It's blue. That is a choice. I love how I said we're going to Tatooine, and we have not gone to Tatooine. We've done everything else in the meantime. I guess this is kind of going to be a little bit of a intermediary video, but don't worry, we're gonna head to Tatooine there now. We're gonna kind of check it out, and then we'll go from there. Goodbye, alien avocado. I'm sure I'll be back when you've got some better equipment. Ugh, I'm gonna catch some sleep while we're heading there, and... oh crap, does that mean another dream? Wait, that means I get to talk to Bastila about my dream. Snore harder! Oh hey, it's the, Starforge map. Middle of a cave somewhere. Well, we'll figure out what that means whenever we need to. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, on one of 3 planets that is contractually obligated to appear in every Star Wars game, and at the very least, at least a sand biome has to appear, all thanks to this right here. Good old Tatooine. I mean, to be honest, it was like the first planet in the series, so, yeah.
The Force has given us a vision, like the one we shared on Tatooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Tatooine is known for little but blowing sand. I find it surprising that there would be a star map somewhere in its desolate wastes.
Well, anything could be here on a random sand planet in the middle of space. I mean, anything. It could be home to desert-dwelling people who wear outfits that recycle moisture. It could be home to large crawling mining machines that go across the surface of the dunes. And it could also be home to large worm-like creatures. Anything could happen. Anything could happen here. I mean, my friend Frank, he was telling me about this, and let me tell you, old Herbert knows what he's talking about. Maybe Tatooine wasn't always a desert. Hey, quit spoiling the ecological twist of the planet there, buddy.
Perhaps, though that would have been tens of thousands of years in the past. Now there's nothing but the howling emptiness of the Dune Sea. The star map would likely have to be within some kind of shelter to protect it against dust and sandstorms. I suspect there are many such caves and caverns hidden in the sands of the Dune Sea. The creatures of this world probably use them as their lairs.
And with that, it is time to explore the planet. So ladies and gentlemen, Tatooine.
Welcome to Anchorhead, potential customer. Zerka Corporation stands ready to serve, after some formalities, of course. First, your ship is not on our list of planned arrivals for today. There is a docking fee of 100 credits because of this.
Look, I can't see his eyes, but from the way that Canderous over there is staring at me, I don't think he's going to let me pay this fee. What if I say no?
Zerka Corporation maintains this docking station at great expense. It is within our rights to refuse landing permission. And I warn you, we've had troublemakers before. The bay is lined with autoguns. Violence is not a survivable option.
Yeah, maybe for you, buddy. I got a healer in my party. And, crap, Bastila's on board the ship. Hey, look, is there any way you could reconsider this fee?
I assure you that the fee is non-negotiable. We have a very thin margin of profit on this world.
The money I save, I'll spend in your stores. Probably true. Not really true. I'm totally going back to the Rodian. But I could also use Force Persuade, which I already succeeded at once. So let's see if I've truly mastered this, if I've poured enough stats into Charisma.
You know, I don't think you need to pay the fee. We'll let it go this time.
I'm amazed at how many people that works on. The entire galaxy must be filled with weak-minded fools.
This will cover any future landings as well. It's like a registration, so we can serve you better when you return. Now, as a customs officer, I can provide information on services. Is this visit business or pleasure?
Gee, I landed in the middle of the Gobi Desert. I wonder if I'm here just to have a good time. Let's just say, if I'm looking for very specific things, who should I ask?
That's not much information. Could you tell me more?
I mean, I guess I could tell him I'm looking for a star map. What is Space Walmart going to do with that information? Actually, no, I take it back. No, Zerka Corporation is 100% Space Amazon now that I think about it.
That's old holotech, isn't it? Not much reason to outfit this dry rock with tech like that. You could ask around, but for something like that, you'll probably have to go digging. I wouldn't know where to begin. You could always ask a Jawa. It's hard to tell what they know.
Okay, Jawa, good starting point. I'm familiar with that creature. Okay, thanks, bye-bye. Ah, great. We got Star Command walking around over here. We got old, freaking... I don't even know what these guys' heads look like, but he's got a name, so he's clearly going to cause problems for us. And then we got another one. Could you lock on to who I was? You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Enjoy your motion sickness. I'm talking about this guy over here. Is another one of him, his little doodad, and his little buddy growing out of his back here. You remember them from, the dude we saw on Terrace, right? Yeah, you really think I'm going to get a better deal from you in the middle of this landing pad that is owned by a giant galactic corporation? You're absolutely in their pockets, but I am curious what you have for sale. Well, to be honest, he doesn't really have anything super interesting to me right now. He's got some unique weapons with some random names thrown on top of, like, typical weapons, like Usanis's brand, and Jamo Hogra's carbine. Like, ooh, boy, man, I love Jamo Hogra. I love, look over here. It's Glup Shitto's pair of Crocs. Like, great, some of the best weapons in the game. He does have the life support packs, which is like, this is like the best healing item, at least as far as like the standard like med packs you can get. So there's the med pack, the advanced med pack, and then there's the life support pack, which not that expensive. I don't think I'm going to buy it right now, though. We do have some force healing. Yeah, sure, the shipment. I'm sorry, what? Wait, did you say Gizka? Isn't that what the Rhodian said back on Yavin? He said something about a Gizka, right? Well then, I guess if Zerka Corporation is Amazon, then that guy was working for Space FedEx, because he destroyed my package! A package I didn't even order. Let's go check out what these little Gizka things are. Good lord, it's an axolotl fry. He just jumped backwards. Hold on, dude's got some moves. Hey there, little guy. There's some sick hamstrings you got there to be able to pull off a jump like that. Okay, I guess I can't pick you up. How about we pet it? Oh man, check it out, we can play a game with the Gizka. Oh, this is great. Here, hold on, I got a pack of cards right here. You ever played Texas Hold'em? Play a game of peekaboo with a little creature, hiding your face in your hands and starting with it every time they appear. What fun! Oh man, I gotta do something about you before I get attached, so sorry buddy, at least you're gonna go out feeling happy. The fragile creature's neck is easily wrung. Strangely enough, another Gizka shows itself moments later. Oh gosh, it's over there, his tongue sticking out of his mouth. Zalbor, I have a feeling you're the most culinarily inclined out of anyone else on my ship. If you can figure out a way to make, like, I don't know, like food out of these, like give some Gizka nuggets, some fried Gizka drumsticks or something, or I don't know, just something. We got them just running around the ship, and I don't feel like dealing with it right now. I got your first meal option right here. What the heck? I said we were going to Tatooine, and I planned to actually get some of Tatooine done, but that didn't happen. So yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna call it here, and we'll continue to explore Anchorhead next time. Where bumming around the galaxy. I'm gonna take these two with me because A, I need Juhani, and Canderous just seems like an appropriate choice. I'll see you guys then.